Hello, it's KRBrickBot, and this is the other part of the duo of delayed Carbots that eventually released in a movie this year, Kingdozer. Yeah, about the same packaging style as Green Farm, the movie logo, the circus background. The word mark has the dozer bucket just clamping on it with the warning stripes. Side of the box green, the two robot portraits. Exact same on the other side. Back of the box doesn't have much, the movie summary, a couple of photos. Would like to have some feature presentations, but yeah, at least there's the instructions, the accessories right there. 2 buckets, 2 power drills, 2 claws, the cube pack, as shown on here. Bottom of the box has more illustrations, and this box was really scratched.
공사장에서 사용하는 만능 로더 킹도저. 뒤에 달린 드릴을 앞에 달면 땅을 파는 터널링 머신이 되며 기계에 손을 달면 물건을 옮길 수도 있지. 밀어붙이는 힘은 최고, 추진력도 최고. 하지만 너무 저돌적이어서 함정에 곧잘 빠지곤 하지. 의외로 매일 일기를 쓰며 일기를 통해 자신을 반성해. 말을 끝내면 불도저답게 불응이라는 의성어를 붙인다. 불응! 나는 킹도저! 뭐든지 불도저처럼 밀어붙인다. 불응! 강력한 네바퀴 힘을 이용해 공격한다. 쿼트로 포르테! 드릴아 돌아라! 드릴팽이 발사! 이어지는 콤보 공격! 플라잉 타이어 어택! 넌 계획이 다 있구나. 난 계획 같은 거 없다. 그냥 공격이다. 불어! 오늘의 일기. 날씨 맑음. 아침에 일어나 그린팜이랑 놀다가 차탄이 시계로 불러서 도와줬다. 참 재밌는 하루였다. 불어!
It's a fictitious construction vehicle, but realistic looking. I mean, it's a front-end loader, but the fact that the engine block is an entire rectangle that it goes all the way across to the back, it's right behind the cockpit and not like, just the raised cockpit, and it kind of makes me think it's like a hybrid vehicle. I mean, this entire rectangular upper area kind of makes it look like a combine harvester. Yeah, but it's nicely detailed as a construction vehicle, like some tubings and pipes, unpainted smokestacks all the way to the back, some more vents and such on the painted black sides, more venting here, and then there's the transparent windows. The entire top area is painted yellow. Yeah, it's slightly brighter than the orangish yellow of the plastic. It's not bright yellow. And might have been a slightly nicked there, but yeah, but I guess it's okay if that's the only thing that's painted all clear. On these clear windows, I think these are the only transparent parts, at least. Giant Carbot logos on the side. More sorts of vents and plating detail here, and then big balloon tires. Yeah, with these radial patterns, and the bucket articulates well. I mean, probably not realistically, it doesn't have 2 hinges for tipping, at least for raising it can do that, and with the black stripes on the side. They feel kind of ridge cut there. The back, it looks like it has more tools and gadgets on the back, like drills and claws. Big round and pinned wheels. Smooth sailing. I miss pinned wheels. They don't do them that often. The scale of this thing might be a little hard to pinpoint. In the show, I imagine he's just a pretty small dozer, the exact same as the other cars. But vehicle mode wise, I think it just might be a slightly bigger vehicle than the average car. I mean, it could be a slightly bigger, but maybe not that much. Maybe this is the most accurate, just this car compared to a pretty sizable vehicle. Even I think the rear view mirrors just kind of indicate the most that this is the most likely vehicle mode scale. 2 drivers could have some ample space for operating levers and such. Yeah, even though I don't see any sort of windows or doors where someone could ride this thing. Yeah, so I guess vehicle mode wise this might be the most accurate. Transformation. You can open up these windows to reveal knees. Yeah, those little robot legs. Yeah, fold them out, feet out. Pull out the arms. Double hinge those wheels and then they plug into each other. Hand out. Then repeat for the other side. And then this entire thing on beam just folds over the chest. Pretty straightforward and simple. Good to see in a Carbot toy. Yeah, so I guess he is a kind of a burly construction bot, but at the same time a little lean. I mean, if you disregard the shoulder kibble and the side mounts, his arms are a little thin. As with the legs, I mean, they're not super bulky nor super fat. Yeah, it's just backpack free. Yeah, so yeah, I guess he has just big, bulky arms and little legs. I mean, that's a body type. That's a good, bulky body type. This is pretty well detailed, like the smooth cuts and circles and such. And then the back. The back has some hosing, the little square, little ridges. And then the hidden interior design, this kind of looks like an engine and hosing and wiring. The legs, the inner legs are especially detailed. You look at all those wires and hydraulics and springs and motors and pipes and tubes wiring. That goes hard in contrast to the other areas, which is relatively smooth. Not so, I mean, these sides also has a nice wiring and circuitry even on the insides of here and even on these insides of these double piece wheels. Yeah, it's like a red rim outlined with a wheel. Yeah, so very nice sculpting throughout. The head sculpt fits the character, I reckon. Like, that is a very tall forehead crest. The light piping right behind it. And also a circular tube-like forehead. Red painted sides. And a little faceplate, just like a little faceplate right over the mouth. Hey, entire movie, you missed a spot. But if you look straight ahead, I guess the claws do kinda get in the way of his side peripheral, so you may have to lift this up to get the full range of visibility. I mean, I guess he looks kinda naked without it. Like shirtless. But then you also have this entire much of kibble hanging right over his head like an umbrella. Besides being a good action figure, his main gimmick is the interchangeable tools, like these are detachable. And that actually clears some head space, some viewing space. As with these buckets and the drills on his feet. Yeah, so you have a total of 6 accessories. And these are all 8mm holes, so you can mix and match them. Yeah, you can have the bucket feet. Yeah, so you can really scoop up something to kick it. The default drills on the feet means you could give someone a really painful kicking. Claws on the feet look a little strange though, although like this, that kind of makes a good shovel foot. Just, grab something as he kicks it. The default bucket does make a good scooper. Like, just getting in there and scooping up something with the hand dexterity, or you could even just leave it partially untransformed to have like an extended claw mode. The claws are good extendable grabbers for when little hands just don't do it. Which can go into hands, but they're probably not as practical. Drills are always good for coordinated mining and offense. And ranged offense. With the default claws, he can literally give someone a purple nurple with his own nurples. Also nice that these claws are slightly molded differently, and then they have little pins and holes on each other, so they do kind of connect and align each other, so they don't go flipping around. So claw nurples, drill nipples, but actually gives him the most visibility, so this is a nice look. I don't know about the look about the bucket. In both ways. Yeah, just a face shield. Overhead bucket. Yeah, so it's good fun to mix and match the assortment of tool attachments in robot and vehicle mode. So attaching the drills kind of makes it a bit of a drill tank. Well, yeah, maybe not for digging all the way, just, just good general drill breaking, rock breaking. The toothed claws right in front do look very useful for grabbing onto and hauling away like large chunks of rubble or lumber. Also, the robot feet flip out like this, so if you have the drills like this, I guess this could be a drill attack mode. This hole is looser than this one. Articulation. The head is on a side-to-side ball socket up and down wiggle. Yeah, nice ball socket movement. Nice ratchety shoulders. Yeah, I've seen this classic construction of Carbot shoulders. It's been a long time since I've seen one. Like, just a simple round tube with a little rounded shoulder mount. Yeah, friction shoulders all the way out like this, you know, inward for transformation. No biceps, you know, this much takes it up, and then rather short elbows. At almost perfect 90, yeah, that looks perfectly 90, and then I guess this hand, which is super thin because it has to go in here. Legs go forward 3 clicks and back 3 clicks unimpeded. Friction outspread and then a full thigh swivel. And then the 90-degree knees. And then the toe all the way in for transformation. You know, this looks like a perfect spot for a waist swivel. There's nothing impeding it when it's double screwed, so no. Yeah, but other than the bicep swivels, yeah, this is very well articulated. Yeah, just like nice range and then the kibble all out of the way, so there's nothing impeding that. It can go all the way around. That's pretty good. So the scaling is not that clear. Well, in the movie, well, this was the most accurate scale because he was rather small, and thus he would be just about the same as or slightly taller than the average Carbot. But the vehicle mode scale, I think this would be slightly more accurate. He's just a pretty tall and big bot. Yeah, like this. And I guess pick your scale. There's already been like 5 Dozer Carbots and then dozens of Dozer Transformer robots in general, but I guess this is unique because it does have an interchangeable play pattern. So that's fun. Yeah, this was what makes it unique. You know, it's not just a Dozer. It has some couple of other attachments that you could just mix and match and customize to do all sorts of different types of construction and digging work. I guess if these were any smaller and 5mm, you could just stick even more stuff onto him. Yeah, so these 2 outings were very solid. Just 2 traditional Transformers without the bicep swivels, with just a good old transformation and no sorts of intrusive spring gimmicks. Intrusive. And media-wise, they're just going to appear in one movie and then never again, likely in media, but the toys will still be available, as with the bigger stars, Pentastormax and the Power Cruiser. You know, just those 4 Carbots could indicate this movie could have easily come out in the Season 9 2020, but I guess it came out in 2022 because, well, I guess I'll be sure to buy up any mini versions of these 2 if they ever are released. And this is KRBrickBot signing off until Troy Rock decides to release another Hello Carbot adventure movie fun for the whole family.